Hi, I'm Pat LaFemme with Bowsite.com, and I'm here with the new Moultrie 180i panoramic camera. If you guys recall, 3 years ago in 2013, I did a review on the then Moultrie 150 panoramic camera. It was pretty revolutionary, and it allowed you to cover a 180-degree picture. This camera is the upgrade to that. For 2016, Moultrie has completely redesigned it. Basically, the big changes are, besides some feature changes, is they did away with the moving parts. So if you guys recall, the 150 used to have a lens and LED array that would move as one unit. So if a deer was detected here, the whole unit would move and take that picture. Now they've replaced that and created three distinct separate sections. So you've got a separate lens, separate LED, separate passive infrared. Same thing here and same thing here. Each one of them is covered in 60 degrees, which added together is 180 degrees for you people that are slow in math. Anyways, the great upgrade over the previous one with the moving parts. Let's look at some of the ways that you'd set up this camera. So the first thing you do is open this up, and you got access to the buttons here. You've got off, aim, custom start, and quick start. Put your SD card in through this one little slot here. And then you can move your menus around. It does not have the live view screen like some of the previous, some of the other Moultrie cameras have, but it's certainly acceptable. I prefer a live view screen, but on this camera, I don't think they have the space to put it in anyway. So it's the standard menu screen. It has the security feature. It has both a quick start mode, and that's going to be good for 99% of you anyways. The quick start is all you really need. Takes a second to set it up. All you do is you turn it on quick start, you hit the start button, and you're done. On the other hand, I almost always use custom start. I'm pretty anal with this stuff, right? I very rarely use quick start, but it's available for those of you that like that. A big change over the 150i is the power source. The new 180i uses 12 AA batteries instead of 6 C batteries required by its predecessor. This was a great design change because I got really sick carrying C batteries around, and I'm sure all of you guys did too if you had a 150 panoramic. The power consumption on this so far has been terrific. I'm 3,000 photos into this and about 300 or 400 videos, I guess, and so far I think I'm at 60% battery life with all those videos. So that's really acceptable as far as power consumption. That's with standard alkaline copper top Duracell batteries. I'm not running lithium ions yet. I'll probably run those later on in the year. The camera has 3 operating modes. There's the standard motion detect, which everyone is familiar with. There's time lapse, which is good for watching fields and large areas for activity. And there's a combination of motion plus time lapse in case you want both. When shooting photos for either mode, you can choose the quality of your photo resolution. The lowest resolution is 1920 by 1080, and it goes all the way up to 4992 by 2808. You can also choose the style of your photos, either panoramic, which provides you with the 180 degrees of a scene in one horizontal photo, or a standard frame. So let's look at both. The panoramic version captures the entire scene all at once with the 3 lenses. Here in these tests, the image quality was excellent, and so was the lighting and detail. To be honest with you, I'm not using the panoramics all that much anymore. I much prefer the zones, and let's talk a little bit about the differences. So in a panoramic photo, you get a really long, narrow photo that when you look at it on your screen, you've got to zoom in to get the detail. Because I'm running 30 to 40 trail cameras on this farm, doing trail camera surveys, and I'm reviewing lots and lots and lots of photos all at once, it's just kind of a pain for me to watch the panoramics. So I'll use the panoramics when I need, you know, to have a whole field, or I just want a nice long picture. But most of the time I'm using the zones. And how that works is that you got 3 assemblies here. You've got the sensor, you've got the lens, and you've got the no-glow LEDs. And each one is broken into 3, looking at 60-degree view, okay? So in this particular video footage, you're going to see a bachelor group of bucks has started coming into the food plot to the north here, and it's captured by the frame, or the 60-degree area of the camera that's pointing to the north. As it moves east, you'll see it gets captured in this middle section, so it's perpendicular to the camera. And then ultimately, as all three deer move down and start heading south, you can see them feeding in this section of the camera. So I was able to capture the entire thing from where those deer entered the field, how they fed through, and where they fed out of, all because of one camera being able to look at 180 degrees. I mean, that is valuable, valuable information. So let's talk a little bit about video, because I do shoot some video, and this is a great camera for video because I can set it up with the different zones. And I was really, really surprised at the quality of the video that came off this camera. It was way better than I expected. The previous camera was okay. I didn't use it very much, but I'll be using it a lot more with this 180i. The color saturation was very good. The balance of lighting was very good. Contrast was very good, and the detail was very sharp. So it takes a really good quality video. I was just absolutely blown away by the video quality. So I'll be using that a lot more with this one. Image quality was outstanding, and I expected that. So it's about as good as you can get out of a trail camera. So in conclusion, I love this camera. I absolutely love this camera. I love the idea of it when it came out 3 years ago, the Moultrie Panoramic 150, and this 180i just brings it to a whole new level now. I mean, this is definitely a huge design and performance enhancement over their previous model, and it may just become my go-to camera. I think the team just hit it out of the park with this one, and features, design, power, infrared, detection range, the video is incredible, the audio is great. Everything is really solid with this camera. It's the Gen 2 line, so it's sealed for moisture and reliability, which is something that everybody has appreciated since they came out with that 2 years ago. And just a great overall design. So it's just a camera I highly recommend. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you following our reviews. Have a great season, and thanks for watching.